Hi, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today is a Saturday, and actually, after so long, this is the first Saturday that I didn't work, which itself is a very surprising move by me because I spent the morning bringing my parents to the supermarket, followed by lunch. I came back, then I thought, why not go for a swim? I've not swam for a long time. So after many years, I decided to dip into the pool again. But don't worry, there's still water in the pool after I dip in. All right, let's just touch on this. Um, Many a times I get this question, from people. They ask me, my father is a foreigner. No, my father is a Singaporean. Sorry, my father is a Singaporean. Can he sponsor me for PR? Can he sponsor me for LTVP? I'm already 26, 35, 45. Answer is no. Even if your father is a Singaporean and you're above the age of 21, you are considered an adult. You're considered an adult already. So there's no way that your father can sponsor you anymore under any long-term passes for relatives, all right, for close relatives. So you, after the age of 21, you need to apply for work permit or work passes like either WP, S pass, or EP. There's no other way. So just to take note, your father couldn't actually sponsor you anymore. So today I actually got somebody who actually asked me. He married an Indonesian woman, and the Indonesian woman has gotten a LTVP for 1 year. Now he asked me, is it possible for him to sponsor his stepdaughter from Indonesia, who is already 26 years old? I said, no. No way for you to sponsor your stepdaughter for LTVP, and the next thing is that she's already 26. Any other way? No. She has to find a job in Singapore. So you see, this is the thing. Even if your stepdaughter is young, last time you could just apply for LTVP for your stepdaughter, but right now, no. Right now, your stepdaughter needs to be on student pass to stay in Singapore to study. And after some years, like if you want to adopt her, yes, you can. Or after some years under student pass, if she has taken the major Singapore exams like PSLE, O levels, A levels, or IB, then she can, if the results are good, then she can apply for PR using student pass. All right, so you have to take note of that. Anybody above the age of 21, you're considered an adult. Nobody can sponsor you unless you are the spouse of a Singaporean or the parents of a Singaporean. All right, so do take note of that. So let's just touch on the other thing. I went swimming. I still remember when I first had my spinal problem. I first had my spinal operation. I was actually on a wheelchair. So I wanted to find a way to strengthen my back. I went for acupuncture. Everything, it didn't work too well for me. So finally, a Chinese sensei, quite surprising. The Chinese sensei told me, like, young man, during that time I was still young. He said, young man, you want to strengthen your back? You want to walk again? Go and swim. So that was exactly what I took his advice. I swam every day, and for a period of time, for many years, I was actually walking without a walking stick. I was actually very much normal. Not say normal, although my left feet is numb, has been numb for many years, but somehow the numbness is not too bad, and I could still, the feet itself is still strong. The calf, the thighs are still strong. I could walk without a walking stick. But somehow as I age into the age of 50, I started to realize that my feet is getting weak. It's like I cannot not do without a walking stick. So I want to be, my balancing somehow is not too good. So right now I'm a person that is resilient. I don't want to give up. I will never give up. So today, after 5 years, was it 5 years? If I'm not wrong, I took the dip again. I went down to the pool. I can't swim too well, seriously, but I walked in the pool. I also needed to slim down and lose some weight. So I walked in the pool. I did some normal exercises in the pool. So I wanted myself to strengthen my back and my feet again. I may not be dealing with the walking stick. I may not be able to do away with it, but I want to delay the time that I may actually progress to a wheelchair. All right. Actually, most people with my problem, they are actually on a wheelchair, but I refuse to be on a wheelchair because I want to be active. I want to be able to walk. Okay, if those of you who understand what I've been, my illness is called the cauda equina syndrome. Cauda equina is the back of the nervous system at the spine. There is where your central nervous system is. It's like a fuse box of the house, right? So it controls all the nerves. So my nerve at the part got pinched. So that's why it affected my bladder and it affected my left feet. All right. But thank God it didn't affect my right feet, so I could still drive an auto gear car. So this is something that I think that for those, cauda equina syndrome is somehow very rare. It's very rare. And it's like, you know, it's worse than is. I'm luckier than Kana Toto, you know. I Kana this one is like 1 in half a million people will get this cauda equina syndrome. And I got it. All right, so for those of you with good health, maintain it, take care of yourself. For those of you whose health is not so good, do take care and learn to exercise more. I'm trying my best to exercise more. And do take care of yourself. With good health, then you will be able to work properly and get better wealth. No health, no wealth. All right? So I hope that you have a nice weekend. Take care.